If your mornings begin with cold hands, slow steps, and a quiet doubt about your strength, you are not alone. And in the next few breaths, I will show you how 3 small morning habits can wake up your circulation and rebuild your confidence before breakfast. I am Dr. Nathaniel Carter. I have cared for men over 60 for decades, and I know how discouraging it feels when your legs feel heavy, your energy dips, and your confidence follows. You want a plan that is calm, practical, and proven. Today, you will learn 3 morning habits that prime blood flow to your heart, brain, and muscles. You will understand the why in simple language, so you can trust the how and take action. First, a quick picture to set the stage. Imagine you step out of bed and your body feels like a garden in early morning shade. Nothing is wrong. The soil just needs a gentle hose of water and a little sunlight to wake it. Your body is the same. Your vessels need fluid pressure and a signal called nitric oxide to open the tiny capillaries that feed your muscles. And most importantly, your confidence in how you move and stand here is what quietly changes after 60. The inner lining of your blood vessels makes less nitric oxide. Your blood can be a little thicker after sleep, and your calf pump, the natural squeeze and release that pushes blood back to the heart, is still half asleep. This is why a careful morning routine matters. You do not need extreme workouts. You need 3 precise triggers that say to your body, wake up. It is time to move blood with purpose. We will use 3 habits. A mineral first sip to thin and push, a calf pump walk to return and refill, and a nitric oxide burst to open and prime. Think of them as water, pump, and open. Simple words that match simple actions. Habit 1. The mineral first sip. When you wait, your blood is a little concentrated that makes circulation sluggish. Start with a tall glass of room temperature water. Add a small pinch of mineral salt for sodium and trace minerals. Then add a squeeze of lemon for potassium and a touch of flavor. If you prefer food-based potassium, you can pair the water with half a banana or a few slices of orange. Sip this slowly over 2 to 3 minutes, not chugged. You are sending your vessels a steady nudge rather than a sudden splash. Why this helps? Sodium and potassium are like door managers for your blood vessels. They help fluid move into the bloodstream and encourage tiny muscles around arteries to relax. Better hydration improves blood volume, and better volume means your heart does not have to push as hard to send warmth into your hands and power into your legs. Picture your fingertips regaining color and your cheeks feeling softly warm as the water makes its way through you. Safety first. If you are on a fluid restriction or have kidney or heart conditions, or take medications that affect potassium or sodium, talk with your clinician before changing fluids or minerals. Your health always comes first for most healthy men over 60. This gentle mineral sip is a friendly start now. Blend the sip with gentle movement as you drink. Sit tall and roll your ankles 10 times each way. Flex and point your toes. Squeeze and release your calves. These tiny actions are not decoration. They are the switch that turns on the calf pump. The veins in your lower legs rely on muscle squeezes to push blood up toward your heart against gravity. When you flex the calf, you are literally sending blood home, where it can pick up oxygen and return with new energy. After the glass, stand beside a stable surface and do 30 seconds of heel raises. Lift your heels slowly. Pause at the top. Lower slowly. Soften the knees. Breathe easy. Feel the gentle warmth rise from your feet through your shins. That warmth is not imagination. It is blood flow meeting muscle. It is your body answering the call. You might ask, does this really change confidence? Yes, because confidence is not only a thought. It is a feeling in your body that says, I am steady. I am warm. I am ready. When circulation improves, balance improves, stride lengthens, and your body gives your mind proof that you are capable today. Halfway promise for you. Keep watching this series, because in part 3, I will share a simple 10-second finger refill test you can do at home to check your microcirculation. And a surprising timing tip for one common breakfast that helps many men feel more reliable energy. In the late morning, before we close part 1, let me give you a clear morning flow you can follow tomorrow. Wake and sit on the edge of the bed. Slow breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. SIP, your mineral water, while you perform ankle circles and toe points. Stand for heel raises and gentle marching in place for 1 minute. Feel the warmth rise. This is habit 1 plus the calf pre-warm. In part 2, we will layer habit 2 and habit 3 to unlock nitric oxide and full body circulation in under 5 minutes. Inspire. Strength often returns not in a single leap, but in small, faithful steps done daily. You show up, you sip, you move, and your body remembers how to carry you with pride. If this helped you, type morning strong in the comments so I know to keep building hearts like this. And share one small habit that already makes your mornings better. Your story can lift another man today. You did the mineral first sip and woke the calf pump. Now we stack habit 2 and habit 3. These are the open and the move. Together they tell your vessels to unlock and deliver warm, steady power to your legs, heart, and mind. Habit 2, the nitric oxide burst. We start gentle and precise because your vessels listen to rhythm more than force. Step 1, nasal breathing with a soft hum. Stand tall or sit upright. Inhale through the nose for a calm count of 4. Exhale through the nose while humming for a count of 6. Feel a tiny buzz behind the nose and cheeks. That buzz is the signal. Your nose naturally makes nitric oxide. Humming keeps it in the airways longer, helping it reach the lungs where it tells vessels to relax. Do this for 60 seconds. Slow and easy. No strain. Step 2, a 2-minute flow that creates a smooth river of blood. The lining of your arteries senses gentle friction from moving blood and releases more nitric oxide. Like a string of green lights turning on down a quiet street. Do 10 sit to stands from a chair, feet shoulder width, press through the heels. Stand tall, sit with control. If knees are sensitive, use a higher chair or hold the counter for support. Do 10 wall presses. Hands on the wall at chest height. Step back a bit. Bend the elbows slowly. Press away slowly. Feel the chest and arms warm. Do 20 relaxed arm swings. Fingertips forward, then back. Soft knees, tall posture. Breathe through the nose. Finish with 10 overhead reaches. Fingers overhead, like you are painting the ceiling. Then lower slowly. This opens the ribs and invites deeper breaths. Why habit 2 works. The endothelial layer that lines your vessels is like a wise gatekeeper. When you move with easy rhythm, it releases nitric oxide. The gates open, flow improves, pressure evens out. Warmth returns to your hands and feet. Picture traffic in your body moving from a crawl to a steady glide. Safety notes. If you feel lightheaded, pause and sit. Breathe calmly. If shoulder or knee joints complain, shrink the range. You are waking the system, not forcing it. Your form is more important than your count. Habit 3, the confidence walk in morning light. 5 unhurried minutes that change your whole day. Put on supportive shoes, step onto your balcony doorway, or a quiet stretch near your home. Let natural morning light touch your eyes indirectly, and your forearms if possible. You do not stare at the sun. You simply let daybreak reach your skin and eyes. This morning light sets your internal clock. It lifts alertness and steadies blood pressure. The skin also holds nitric oxide that can be released by gentle light and warmth. Think of this as a sunrise message to your circulation that says we are on duty. Now begin walking at an easy pace. Arms swing low and free, eyes on the horizon, jaw unclenched. Breathe through the nose. After 60 seconds, add a simple cadence drill. 30 seconds a touch quicker, 30 seconds easy. Repeat 2 or 3 times. This gentle change in pace trains your vessels to adapt, like teaching a well-made engine to respond without sputter. Add a hand grip rhythm while you walk or while you stand in light. Hold a soft ball or roll a towel. Squeeze for 5 seconds. Release for 5 seconds, 5 times each hand. Research shows repeated isometric hand grip can improve vessel function and lower resting pressure over weeks in older adults. You will also feel a pleasant warmth rise into the forearms and shoulders, a small reminder that strength still lives. In your hands, posture cues for confidence. Crown of the head rising like a string lifts it. Shoulder blades slide into your back pockets. Ribs down and soft. Belly relaxed on the inhale. Spine tall. This posture opens the chest and gives the veins more room to return blood to the heart. Every step becomes a small pump stroke. Your body thanks you for the space if rain or air quality keeps you indoors. Stand near a bright window. March in place for 3 minutes. Roll through the heel to the toe. Imagine pressing a stamp into soft clay with each step. Add gentle arm circles and the same hand grip routine. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Put the 3 together. Sip to restore volume. Burst to open vessels. Walk to deliver. Water. Open. Move. By the end of these 5 to 7 minutes, you should feel warmer hands, a steadier stance, and a quiet spark of confidence that says today, I can do my work and enjoy my people. Common questions I hear from men your age. Do I need to feel out of breath? No. You should feel awake, not winded. Do I need special gear? Only safe shoes and a chair. Can I combine this with my morning prayers, meditation, or planning? Yes. In fact, pairing movement with meaning builds a habit that lasts. Your body loves rhythm and your mind loves ritual. Reason to keep watching. In part 3, I will show you a simple 10-second finger refill test you can do right at home to check microcirculation, and a surprising timing tip for a common breakfast that helps many men avoid the late morning crash and keep steady energy and confidence. If you are ready, say ready for part 3 in the comments and tell me where you plan to take your 5-minute morning walk, balcony, garden, or a quiet lane. Your answer helps other men picture their first step. You have hydrated, opened your vessels, and stepped into morning light. Now we test your progress and add one timing tweak that helps many men feel steady energy and stronger confidence through late morning. First, the 10-second finger refill test. A simple home check of your microcirculation. It is not a diagnosis. It is a gentle dashboard light to guide your habits. Warm up your hands for 30 to 60 seconds. Rub your palms together or hold a warm mug of water. Warmth helps tiny vessels respond accurately. Sit tall. Lift one hand so the fingertip is at the level of your heart. Use the opposite thumb to press on the pad of your index finger until it blanches or turns pale. Count to 3 while pressing, then release and watch the color return. Count out loud if you like. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Stop the count when full pink returns. How to read it? 2 seconds or less usually suggests good flow. 3 to 4 seconds means your vessels may need more warm-up and hydration. 5 seconds or more that repeats day after day, especially with symptoms like foot pain, numbness, or color changes, is a reason to talk with your clinician. Remember, this is a guide, not a verdict. Repeat the test on 2 fingers and 1 big toe to compare. Write your numbers in a small notebook. Watching your time improve across weeks becomes a quiet motivation, like seeing the sunrise appear a minute earlier each day. Why? This works in plain language. When you press the pad, you gently push blood out of the tiny capillaries under the skin. When you release your heart and open vessels, refill those capillaries. The faster the refill, the better the local circulation. Think of it as a tiny tide rolling back onto the beach. If the tide is slow, the beach stays pale. If the tide returns quickly, the sand darkens. With life-helpful tips, if your time is slower than you want, sip a little more mineral water on waking. Add another 30 seconds of heel raises and ankle rolls before your walk. Wear warm socks if your floors are cold. Try a 2-minute warm rinse on calves before the test, and practice nasal humming for 1 extra minute to invite more nitric oxide. Small, gentle tweaks often beat big, heroic changes at this age. few cautions from a caring doctor. Diabetes, anemia, dehydration, thyroid issues, Raynaud, and certain medications can all influence refill. Time. Do not scare yourself with a single slow reading. Look for trends. Always bring concerns to your clinician. Your safety leads now. The surprising timing tip for a common breakfast. It is about coffee, and it can be a game changer for steady energy. And circulation instead of drinking coffee the moment you wake. Delay it until after your 5 to 7 minute routine. First sip the mineral water. Perform the nitric oxide burst. Take your confidence walk or indoor march and enjoy your coffee. With a small protein and fiber bite. A boiled egg, a spoon of yogurt, a handful of nuts, or a slice of whole grain toast with nut butter. This order matters. Moving first opens vessels and steadies pressure. Pairing coffee with protein and fiber smooths the rise and fall of blood sugar and can prevent the late morning crash that steals confidence. Many men tell me they feel warmer hands and a clearer head until lunchtime when they place coffee after movement rather than before. If coffee sometimes makes you jittery or chilly, try half strength or add a sprinkle of cinnamon. If you prefer tea, a gentle black or green tea after your routine works well. And if you want an extra circulation nudge, consider a morning nitrate food alongside the coffee timing, a few slices of cooked beet, a small glass of pomegranate juice, or a spoon of beet concentrate in water. These foods can support nitric oxide production in a natural way. Avoid this if your clinician has advised you to limit such foods, or if you are on certain medications. Always personalize. Let me give you a clear morning blueprint. You can follow tomorrow. Wake and breathe slow in through your nose, out through your nose. Sit at the edge of the bed and sip your tall glass of water with a pinch of mineral salt and a squeeze of lemon. Perform ankle circles, toe points, and 20 heel raises. Then do 1 minute of nasal humming. Sound gentle and calm. Stand for 10 sit-to-stands, 10 wall presses, 20 arm swings, and 10 overhead reaches. Step into morning light for 5 easy minutes of walking with 2 short cadence bursts and your hand grip rhythm. Now make your coffee and pair it with a small protein and fiber bite. If you enjoy beets or pomegranate, add a modest portion. After breakfast, perform the finger refill test on a warm fingertip and note your time. Smile at any improvement even. Half a second. You are training your vessels like a craftsman seasons wood. Patiently, and daily sexual health is not just about a single organ. It is about the orchestra that delivers blood, warmth, oxygen, and confidence through your whole body. These morning habits tune the orchestra. When your legs feel steady, your chest open, and your hands warm, confidence follows. Many men notice better stamina on stairs, clearer focus at the desk, and a calmer response to stress. Those wins set the stage for intimacy to feel less pressured and more natural. Your body says, I am here, and I am ready if you take blood pressure. Medicine diabetes, medicine nitrates for chest pain, or medicines for intimate function. Speak with your clinician about this routine so it fits your plan. The goal is harmony with your current carrier. Inspiring takeaway today. You do not need a new body to find a new morning. You need a new order. Water first, movement first. Light first, coffee with purpose, and a small test that tells you progress is real. Confidence returns when you stack small wins where you can see them. If this series helped you, type flow in the comments and tell me your refill time this week and next week. Share one simple change you will keep. Balcony walks, ankle rolls, coffee. After movement, your story will help another man begin tomorrow with hope. And if you want a printable morning blueprint, say blueprint, and I will share it in a future video.